Man, Billboard, bro. God, they really thought they was about to get some shit popping with this. They thought they really thought they was about to get some shit popping with this shit. So, Billboard. Billboard is on some bullshit, huh? Yeah, I'm not reading from the article. This isn't from the article. This is from JFS Quake. I don't know if I botched the name. If I did, I apologize. But this was a PDF that I was sent from one of the lovely armies about the bullshit that Billboard did. So, it was that crazy. Oh my god. Okay. All right, man. Hey, honestly, let's get straight into it, okay? Because, yeah, I was checking my phone. I was literally checking my phone out the random like 2 days ago. And I saw on Twitter, it says, Billboard apologized to BTS. And it was so close. It was literally so close to Saturday. So I was like, I'm gonna just wait. Hopefully I'm gonna just wait. So I turned off my phone, turned off my notifications, and just got ready for this Megan thing. And like this was just all this big, you know what I'm saying? Like I don't know. I don't know. This is just a lot. Like, Jesus Christ. Yeah, I saw the pictures though. The pictures is fire. Like I actually put one of those looks into a BTS inspired outfit video that I'm gonna do in the next 2 days. So yeah, let's see what Billboard or Bullboard, whatever Jesus Christ. Like, bro, I like Billboard. The music awards was all good and all that other stuff, but I don't know, man. I'm not gonna say how I feel about it just yet because I haven't really read the whole thing though. So yeah, so let's just read it and just hope it's not. I don't know. I really hope it's not as bad, but at the same time, I don't know. But let's go. Let's do it. I don't have my reading glasses, so we're gonna be reading blind today. So yeah, all right, bet. Ooh. All right, let's go. Let's do this thing. Okay. Inside the business of BTS and the challenges ahead. Jesus Christ, 18 pages? God damn. It's full of negativity. Oh my God. Okay. All right. As it confronts military service and pressure from its country and agency, the band gets candid about burnout, its future, and the controversy behind its epic #1 streak. By JFS Quake. BTS. Whew. Okay. From far down a hallway in the new Seoul headquarters of Hybe Corp, a crystal clear falsetto rings above distant footsteps and murmurs, singing the refrain to the blockbuster K-pop group BTS Summer Jam Butter, the longest reigning #1 single on the Billboard Hot 100 this year. As the sound comes closer, a dozen strong posse, all wearing face masks, passes by. Until the world's biggest boy band reappears minutes later, it is hard to connect the dots and realize that the halfway dozen was BTS, flanked by 5 members of their management team. Let me just zoom in a little bit. There we go. Okay. Oh, I can actually see. Oh, jeez. Okay. Where am I? Oh, each BTS member is so dressed down in a strikingly regular guy wardrobe, oversized t-shirts and pants, bare feet and sandals, that they appear more like college kids en route to their dorm. They exchange banter about terrible hangovers from previous nights and the effect alcohol has on their skin, a common topic among young people here. Whew. When the 7 members, Jin and Suga, 28, J-Hope, 27, RM, 26, V and Jimin, 25, and Jungkook, the mystery hallway singer, is 23, sit down and begin answering questions. However, they look and sound like the veteran pop stars they are, seated in fold-away chairs on the stage, where the white surfaces bear shoe prints and other marks from a recent live streamed appearance on The Tonight Show starring Jimmy Fallon. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I don't like all these these wordy word type words. I like it if they just get straight into it. You know what I'm saying? I really, yeah. Billboard. I don't even buy magazines, so. Let's see where they at. They speak politely, eloquently, and with conviction. And man, emanating the humble charisma that has charmed millions of fans into supporting them with an almost religious fervor. We are not exceptional people. Our plate is small, says rapper Suga, the group's bookworm, using the Korean expression for lack of ability or small-mindedness. Why do I even have these on? I don't even know why I have those on. We're the rice bowl sized guys getting so much poured into it. It's overflowing. V chimes in. The pressure has been overwhelming. We've been avoiding blowing our horns since 2017 because we're afraid of payback someday, adds RM, the rapper who usually acts as the de facto spokesman leader. We constantly think about karma. Because, karma is an army. That kind of self-deprecation is, says RM, at least somewhat just part of BTS Korean DNA, but it's also the product of a stratospheric rise to global stardom and unusual staying power that the group itself is first to admit has come to a surprise. Following the viral success of Psy's dance anthem Gangnam Style in 2012, multiple K-pop acts from the early 2010s gained some traction overseas. But none came close to penetrating mainstream pop the way that song did. That a boy band from a cash-strapped agency like Big Hit Entertainment recently rebranded as Hybe, which went public in October. This is a I don't know, I'm giving some condescending vibes. I'm not even gonna hold you. I don't know. I feel like when people use big ass words, I feel like it's just condescending vibes all over. But I'll be trying to use big ass words too. But hey, why are you calling me during stream? I could conquer the global music industry a few years later was unthinkable. We made our debuts through such a small company, and it's been tough since day one, says Suga. My dream was never huge. In 2014, BTS was handing out free tickets on the streets of Los Angeles to perform to a crowd of 200 at West Hollywood's Troubadour. 3 years later, at the 2017 Billboard Music Awards, the first time the group says it's witnessed the power of U.S. fandom, it won Top Social Artist, breaking Justin Bieber's 6-year streak. By the following year, BTS was selling out stadiums around the world. Y'all hear that? Stadiums. 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 God damn. And regularly breaking records. 5 number 1 albums on the Billboard 200 since 2018. The fastest accumulation by a group since the Beatles in 1966 to 68. 5 number 1 hits on a Hot 100 in under a year. The quickest run of 5 since Michael Jackson in 87 and 88. Several music videos garnering over 1 billion views each on YouTube. Each. Nigga, each. God damn. Oh, Jesus Christ. Whew. Wait a minute. The first time the group says it witnessed. I was seeing something about saying it. Like when they say, I think it's like a grammar thing. I don't know. But you would think they would say they because it's a group of people, not just an entity. You know what I'm saying? It's a group of people. I think that's I don't know. Where am I at again? Oh, it's the first K-pop act to be nominated for a Grammy, and earlier this year, the band won 4 BBMAs. According to the IFPI, the album Episode 7 was the world's best-selling last year. Follow-up B was ranked 4th, despite being released in late November. Whew. Alongside BTS's international explosion, Hybe has likewise transformed. A month after rebranding in March, the company paid $1.05 billion to buy Uber manager Scooter Braun Ithaca Holdings and went from being a small agency with a valuation of 10 billion South Korean won, at the time about 9.3 million, in 2011 to an industry juggernaut worth over 1,000 times more. About 9.5 billion. In turn, BTS's members who own shares in Hybe have become multimillionaires, each holding equity worth about 20 billion won, 17 million. God damn. Oof. God damn. God damn. God damn. Oh my God. As we've gotten older, our perspective has become wider, says Jin, the vocalist who often introduces himself as worldwide handsome. The deafening screams from fans, you can't ignore experience, adds J-Hope, the group's lead dancer and most cheerful member. When we were 20, we had the guts. We charged forward without looking. Now we're more prudent. I've become calmer, says Jimin. There are more things to consider in my head. The 7 men all have a lot more weighing on their minds these days. Their importance as culture ambassadors for South Korea has become so great that this past December, in an unprecedented move, the country's government changed the law, allowing the group to wait until age 30 to enlist in the military. Previously, it has been 28, but with Jin turning 30 at the end of 2022, BTS faces a lengthy period with at least one member missing, and should they all choose to serve at the same time. As some stock analysts in South Korea have predicted, a group's hiatus could last 18 months, the minimum length of service. Whew. Jesus. I think I have a nice little reading voice. I get it from my mama and my grandma. They can really read, like, Jesus Christ. That's bad news for HYBE. BTS is the dominant engine behind the company's income, bringing in about 85% of its, God damn, 85% of its 796.3 billion won, which is 680 million. In total 2020 revenue, through HYBE has begun diversifying its portfolio of talent, signing new K-pop acts and starting next year partnering with UMG on a US-based boy band talent show. Really? It remains unclear whether anything could replace BTS on the company's balance sheet. Yeah, that's not gonna happen. Nobody's replacing BTS. Type of shit. Nigga, what? That's funny. On top of these pressures, both the group and the agency are coming under scrutiny for BTS recent. Oh shit, are we here? Are we here at it? This is where the bullshit starts. Okay, for BTS recent chart successes, which fans of some competing acts say are achieved through concerted manipulation, antithetical to the chart's purpose of accurately highlighting the world's most popular acts. After Butter and the Ed Sheeran co-write Permission to Dance debuted atop the Hot 100, where Butter ruled for 9 consecutive weeks, some noted how the group's fans, known as ARMY, organized themselves on social media using tactics, the bulk purchases of physical albums, and coordinated digital buying to influence chart performance. Oh, God. Here we go. Oh, God. Oh, my God. I can just feel the tension. Fuck. This is about to be stupid. Both HYBE and BTS reject accusations that chart manipulation accounts for the group's success. BTS members say that they accept that their fame will peak and at some point evaporate. After all, BTS has already outlasted the industry standard 7-year lifespan of a K-pop group. In the meantime, though, their runway success has caused a reckoning in the industry. And whether BTS's mobilization of fandom on a global scale can be sustained and possibly be replicated for other acts will not only decide the future of BTS and HYBE, but also define their legacy. Okay. Oh, God. Okay. HYBE was very smart in understanding that the future of music needs to look at the present. Okay, so did they just like brush over that chart manipulation bullshit? Like they literally just like brushed over it. Like this is honestly like an old thing too. Like come on, dog. Like I don't like, bro. I mean, I don't know, bro. Like, cause this is we all been through this. Like even me being a baby ARMY. Like I don't understand. How can you say this is chart manipulation? The fans just love them. Like the fans show their ass. The fans show their ass. You can't just say it's chart manipulation. How do you manipulate a chart? Okay, how do you manipulate a chart that's based on fan retention? I think that's the right word. Like let's just keep reading. That doesn't make sense. That music is what people use to identify themselves, says Mark Mulligan, a music industry analyst and a consultant to consultancy MID lowercase IA research. The rise of streaming in recent years, he adds, has loosened the emotional bond between artists and consumers. Outside of Korea, in the US and the UK, at a time when BTS was still singing mostly in Korean, there was a whole generation of teenagers who just knew that there was a hole in their musical soul. Yeah, I didn't know there was a hole in my musical soul either. Like what? What I was talking about? They knew something was missing, but they didn't know what it was. And then suddenly, BTS comes along and they say, "This makes sense. I can say who I am through being a fan of this band." What the future of BTS looks like and what it will be most remembered for remains more of an unknown, especially to the group itself. When our history is over, it'll be clearer. When the dust settles and we come down from our pedestal, we'll be able to tell. Says RM. At the moment, we're standing in the eye of the cyclone. I don't think we or anyone else can accurately say anything. Okay. I don't know. I feel like I could feel myself getting a little bit angry. I don't know why. But let's just keep going. Whether it's performing live or in one of its Technicolor music videos, BTS has always projected a kind of debonair, effortlessness, flawless dancing, smooth live vocals, no lip syncing, perfectly calibrated harmonies, no lip syncing. But as its members tell it, being BTS has not been easy for a few years now. So anyone paying attention, this isn't a shock. Back in 2018, after winning the top prize at the year-end Mnet Asia MA Mama ceremony, most of BTS broke down in tears at the podium, and Jin confessed that they had considered breaking up earlier that year due to emotional hardship. Recalling that moment today, the band insists quitting was never seriously on the table, but admits its members have suffered from burnout. That's understandable. That's understandable. We used to get the monthly calendar with work schedule on 28.5 days, says Jin. A grueling though not unheard of schedule for K-pop groups. During their contract renewal negotiations in the same year as their Mnet appearance, they received a month-long vacation. Damn, that's tough. Ooh, that's tough. That's tough. That's really tough. Ooh, month-long vacation. Damn. Their first real break since they had joined the company as trainees. The road up to here has been arduous. It's taken a toll on my health, and I think we've put in every bit of our youth and more, says lead vocalist Jungkook. Here in South Korea, a patriotic nation that sees itself as a small state squeezed by superpowers like the United States, China, and Russia. The idea of victory on an international stage has already carried tremendous weight. So the fact that a Korean act performing songs in a Korean language has moved so many people beyond its own borders has become an enormous source of national pride and placed a degree of pressure on BTS far beyond that of any usual cultural export. The South Korean Defense Military's December announcement that it would allow pop stars to delay their military draft and continue their careers with strict qualifications that so far only BTS meets was historic. The law currently exempts only certain elite athletes, classical musicians, and dancers. And while BTS isn't fully exempt, the decision is a clear indication of how pivotal to the country's soft power BTS has become. Soft power is an understatement. In late July, President Moon Jae-in appointed BTS the Special President Envoy for Future Generations and Cultures, giving the group diplomatic passports. I'm pretty sure RM probably lost it. I don't think it's time for jokes. But yeah, the status pushed it to the front of the line for COVID vaccinations, a real privilege in a country that has struggled with shortages. And in September, the group is set to make its third appearance in the United Nations General Assembly. We expect BTS to make great contributions to raising our country's prestige as a leading nation in the post-COVID age. Whew. The president's office, known as Blue House, said in a statement at the time, HYBE has its own set of expectations for BTS since 2019 when, according to HYBE's latest prospectus, BTS accounted for 84.7% of its revenue. The company has been growing revenue streams that don't directly involve BTS's active participation, fan merchandise, video games. Per the prospectus, in preparation for BTS contract running out in 2024, HYBE has planned to debut at least 6 new groups starting around 2022. Oh my God. Y'all think I'll be able to get one of those groups? I don't know, probably, but it's nice to dream. Still, HYBE executives, along with BTS itself, says There are no fixed plans yet for how to deal with the bans forthcoming military service. That could add up to a financial punch in the gut. I'm not even gonna hold you to think about this. I honestly think, well, first of all, this has nothing to do with their music. Second, I honestly think they already know what they're gonna do. You know what I'm saying? I really think they know what they're gonna do with the military. So yeah, I feel like they already have their plan set out because it's so close to it. So yeah, when you watch, that could add up to a financial pun good. And BTS seems well aware of how its continued success helps starve of that possibility. When you watch the Olympics, you can see how hard every athlete worked to get there. But then what the public wants are the medals, isn't it? Says Sugar. It's not something that will change even if we talk about it one way or another. We just want to be good to the people who love us. That's what lasts in the long run. Yeah, that is true. That is true. Especially when those people make up an army. Virtually all major pop stars rely on a loyal fandom that will unite to buy and stream their latest release. Unite and buy and stream the latest release. I'm saying that for the billboard in the back. But Army has taken the new norm to a whole nother level. It's called support. This is a result of a struggle, and I don't want to overlook that, says RM, of his group's success, referring not to its own hours of toiling behind the scenes, but to the amount of work Army experts exerts to ensure its object of adulation stays on top of the world and the charts. Shin Cho, head of K-pop and J-pop at Warner Music Group, says this streams from a particular fan culture in K-pop that pulls out all of the stops to ensure whomever they're supporting will get mainstream attention. Fans will do whatever they can to create the success story, says Cho. Oh, God. Okay. Oh, fuck. But just how much they'll do has recently come into question. Though above board means Army has long exploited loopholes in music chart rules, including those of Billboard, to propel BTS's singles performance. Billboard's rules, for example, allow people to buy a certain number of versions of songs or albums per week, and any sales per version exceeding that cap do not contribute to the artist's weekly sales total or chart placement. For a K-pop group like BTS that typically releases multiple versions of particular singles, including both digital and physical, that can add up to multiple sales per consumer. Butter, for instance, has 6 digital versions plus 2 physical singles. On Twitter, where BTS has over 38 million followers, fans acting on behalf of Army will call out for assistance in pushing certain singles on days when they can have the most effect on chart performance. I'm still not seeing like the problem of why that Army just really loves BTS and just want to. I don't get it. Like, I don't understand. Like, it's not really. I don't really think that Army is literally like the majority of Army, or damn near like 97% of Army, is not looking into loopholes to see how they can put them at the top of that don't make sense, bro. Most of the people just like to listen to music, like, and 38 million people, that's literally, fool. That's bruh. That's lit, bruh. Like, what, fool? That don't make sense. There's literally. Okay, so this is one thing that I realized about like content creation or creating like music and stuff. There's a difference between having a lot of followers and a lot of people who want to buy your stuff. It just so happens that Army literally is just this great group of people that they have 38 million followers, and damn near 38 million people want to stream their music. Like, I don't get it. Like, usually when you think about it, like, certain social media analytics would say, oh, if you have like this amount, if you have at least 10% of that people actually engaging in your stuff, then you're doing good. It just so happens that BTS has more than 10%, probably more than 90% of people. That's just an estimate, you know. More than 90% of people. Like, I don't get it, bro. It's like, it's simple as that. Army loves BTS, so they go to the lengths that they need to legally, correctly, and get that shit done. Like, let me not get a little, you know what I'm saying? So while other singles on the top 100 typically rely on streaming for the majority of their weighted points, followed by airplay and then sales, the chart topping performance of BTS's Butter in July, for example, was propelled mostly by states. Like, I don't, like, oh, Jesus. Oh, God, like, what, bro? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not even gonna lie to you, this streaming era is literally a blessing and a curse. You know what I'm saying? Because not that many people want to buy physical albums, but I know for a fact that Army loves to buy physical albums, and that's actually better. That's better optically. It's better for like the musical experience. But I feel like this little era we're in now, streaming is king. You know what I'm saying? Even if you buy physical albums, but that does, I don't know, streaming can lead to physical album sales. So at the same time, physical album sales is still king right now. So, and like, I don't get it. They made all these rules, and they made all these rules, and we're literally abiding by those rules. And when we abide by those rules, we're manipulating charts. Like, that don't make sense, my guy. That don't add up, fool. That don't add up, bro. Like, they literally made where am I at? The bulk of which flowed directly through BTS's own web store, says sources familiar with the matter. That web store, these sources say, does not recognize prior purchases or limit how many copies a fan can buy, unlike iTunes, which notes when someone already owns a copy. While other artists' fan cohorts also prefer direct-to-consumer purchasing for sustained sales runs and have tried tactics similar to Army's, I'm on page 11, and they have not talked about their music like as much as they should have. Like, none have done so as effectively or with much apparent coordination, these sources say. And this summer, when Butter and Permission to Dance reigned atop the Hot 100 for 10 straight weeks total, fans of artists like Olivia Rodrigo and Dua Lipa, whose own singles were shut out from the #1 spot during that time, began calling Army's work akin to cheating. Goddamn. So they just goddamn jealous. They just jealous. They obviously jealous. It's obvious. It's obviously jealousy, bro. Like, it's obviously jealousy. Like, it's obvious. That's what happens when you're at the top. Niggas get jealous. They come with the territory, my nigga. On the July chart, Permission to Dance debuted at #1 with 140,100 total sales, according to MRC data, with Butter falling 6 spots to #7 and Rodrigo's Good For You holding at #2. But then, something highly unusual happened. The next week, Butter returned to #1, leapfrogging Rodrigo and others, and switched places with Permission, which slipped to #7. That happens. That literally happens. That's also like saying, say, this is probably a bad analogy, but you know, like when you see a YouTube video that a YouTuber, I don't know big YouTubers that do this, but it's like YouTubers that put out a video. It does well because the fans of the YouTuber love the video. They put it out well. They do good. They go on trending. And it just goes down a little bit because there's so many people on YouTube doing all this stuff. So obviously it's going to replace, but then the recommendation tab puts your video in the recommendations, and people check the recommendations because some people like to watch YouTube all day, me included. I always find recommendations, all that stuff. And it jumps up. It literally jumps up again, and it blows up. Like, that happens. That literally happens. Like, some people are late to the party. Some people are early to the party. That literally happens. Like, doesn't make sense. Whatever. Rodrigo's fans claimed it wasn't a coincidence. At Scrappy's Mill, noting the reversal, tweeted that BTS had 0 GP general public support. Well, that's a fucking lie. A real smash is gained sustained by GP support. Another fan of both Rodrigo's and Lipa Nostalgia, that's literally a Lipa fan page, described BTS as having fraudulent ways and its fans as involved in chart manipulation and mass buying. That what? Ah! Oh my God, I don't understand. Oh, thank you, Joyce. Thank you for being you. Thank you so much. Like, I don't. It makes no goddamn sense, bro. Like, I don't. It's funny how, bruh. It's funny how, like, Army, to me, and from what I'm learning, Army don't really be starting shit, bro. Like, all we want to do, bruh, is just love BTS. And there's always everybody else who are jealous. That it's clear as day. And they're literally quoting people on Twitter to support their. This is, if you did this in school, you would not pass. You would not pass. That's like going on Wikipedia. Professors hate Wikipedia. Like, nigga, god damn. Army's crowdfunding efforts are certainly near legendary at this point. I don't get it. How does this article is literally, what are they trying to do? Are they trying to point out the fact that people think that they're doing this crowd buying shit? This crowdfunding, whatever the hell they're talking about? Because that don't make no damn sense. They're literally saying, oh, Army's really good at supporting BTS. But other people do think BTS be cheating and shit. Like, that's literally what, are they trying to be like the middleman or something? Because that don't make no sense. That don't make no sense to me. That make no. You're literally taking sources from random niggas that probably don't even have their own face on the goddamn. They don't even have their own face on their profile picture. I don't even have my face on my Instagram profile picture. Like, bruh, that's not. No. Yes, exactly, Terry. You know what comes with jealousy? Karma. Like, it's a whole circle, cuz. Like, thank you. I appreciate you. Thank you. I love you. Like, bruh. Like, what the fuck? This. Okay. BTS. Oh, where am I? As screen grabs of account balances and bulk purchases receipts on Twitter reviewed by Billboard show. BTS fans use PayPal to pull money from Army around the globe and make the purchases that will count towards U.S. sales. Army, where are you? At Boracore52 asks in an August 5th tweet, I have enough for 448 sets of 16 permission to dance plus 24 butter. Even if you cannot buy until later, please get your requests in ASAP. Okay, bro. Oh my God. Some Army organizers then often offer to reimburse other fans for purchases. The source of those funds remain unclear, and some BTS fans have expressed concern about revealing more about their methods. Okay, bitch, listen. This is literally telling me that people have not done this, so they're thinking that it's cheating. I honestly think that's what this is about, because you make the rules. You make the rules, cuz. You make the rules. And people abide by those rules. And other people's fans the people they're fans of do not abide by those rules and see other people doing what they supposed to do and just being like, nah, nigga, nah. Like, that don't. I'm honestly tired of reading these damn tweets. Like, come on, bro. Give me like an educational source or some shit. Like, this don't make no sense. Feeling the need to be a bit more discreet on the timeline about what we do and how we do it. Franz Davis wrote during a funding run in early August, it's annoying, but thanks to everyone that just gets it. MRC Data has a standard process for examining any suspicious chart activity. Billboard would not allow sales funded by an act or its label management to count towards chart performance. These efforts had Bayou, I don't know what that says. Boyd, I don't know what that means. This is my first mess up in the middle of this whole thing. The group's singles, as they have sailed to the top of the charts despite BTS weaker streaming numbers and radio airplay than some of its pop contemporaries. Hey Tasia, thank you for the 20. Oh yeah, you know, I want to break it down because it helps me too. You know what I'm saying? It helps me too, and it helps me like learn context. Because I love context. You know what I'm saying? Oh, here we go. What he said. It's a fair question, says Arm, of allegations that Army's work amounts to chart manipulation. But if there's a conversation inside Billboard about what being number one should represent, then it's up to them to change the rules and make streaming way more on the ranking. Slamming us or our fans for getting to number one with physical sales and downloads, I don't know if that's right. It just feels like we were easy targets because we're a boy band, a K-pop act, and we have this high fan loyalty. This is a W answer. This is a W answer. Because if it was me, fool, if it was me, cuz, hey, I would have been like, bruh, I'd literally be like, bruh, shut the fuck up. Like, oh my God. Whenever I start getting like a lot more fans, you know what I'm saying? Or no, not fans. I don't want to say fans. A lot more Sonic boomers, bruh. There's going to be this one day. It's going to be this one day, bro. I'm going to be like, bruh, shut the fuck up. It's not my fault that your fans don't fuck with you like mine fuck with me. Like, that don't make, like, you can't get mad at me because my people like me more than your people like you. Like, what are you talking about, bruh? Like, what are you talking? We all need an army. We all need a Namjoon in our life, bro. Like, come on, bro. We asked if HYBE itself organizes fans in any chart manipulation. Shin Young Jae, a president of BTS's label Big Hit Music, a HYBE subsidiary, answers with a chuckle. Wouldn't it be nice if we actually had the ability to mastermind such a thing? Like, do you really think? Do y'all, bruh? Do y'all really think if they had the ability to do that? Mind you, this is still, I'm pretty sure, isn't this still like a small-ish label comparative to JYP or SM or whatever the hell the other people, YG, all the motherfuckers, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, a Cypher 5 would be OC. Like, I'm not, need a Cypher 5 for this jump. I'm not even gonna hold you. Yeah. But back to the point. Nigga, like, bruh, if they had the ability to do that, why would they not go above and beyond to just be unreachable? You know what I'm saying? Obviously, their little what they doing right now, cuz, obviously it's not cheating if, nigga, obviously it's not cheating if their placement on the chart drops to somebody else that goes up. And I'm pretty sure it's done that multiple times. You know what I mean? Like, oh, HYBE is the largest now? Okay, well, oops. My bad. I'm sorry. Well, still, if you would think, wouldn't you think they would do something? If they had the power to do that, wouldn't you think they would have the power to just go above and beyond? Like, if they had the power to do that, wouldn't they have the power to stay at number one with all this buying, with all this tort manipulation, so people will not get up there? Like, what? Make it make sense, my nigga. Damn. Like, bruh, I get that there are market developments related to BTS that are head scratches for some people, but I don't believe the US market is one that can be handily topped by downloads alone. We think the song's impact was shown in many ways, and we are proud of that achievement. Like, bruh, like, and you would think, like, the fact that Army literally shows out every time, bro. They show out every time. You said the interviewer was Korean? Oof. God damn. This is just a big ass mess, and we got 5 more pages left. Still, HYBE appears to be doing its best to keep the BTS fandom close. In recent years, the company has performed its platform Weverse, where stars and fans upload text and video updates as well as other exclusive content without the need for YouTube or Twitter. In its earnings report for the first half of 2021, HYBE says Weverse not only consolidates and solidifies fandom, it also supports fandom's longevity by fostering community activity between fans, adding that HYBE itself generates direct revenue through merch and content purchases. HYBE also has become a major investor in Fave, a new superfan engagement platform that on August 18th onboarded Army, according to CEO founder Jack Quill. Amankona Horton. HYBE is especially interested in Fave's I love these app names. I really do. Marketplace feature, which allows fans to create and sell artists' unique artist merch. They realize that fans are interested in each other and want to hang out with each other, and there's a way to make money from fans making things, says Amancona Horton. I honestly feel as though I feel like they just was all messed up. I feel like they just what's it called? What's the word I was going to use? I was going to use a nice word. I feel like they were just doomed as soon as they started bringing up Twitter replies. I feel like this lost so much credibility when they just started. Oh, God. Okay. I thought I would be learning from them because they've nailed this fandom world in the East, and they were saying, no, you extended our business model because you're tapping into fan to fan. Though still in its nascent stage, Hybe's involvement with the likes of Weverse and Fave could set a new template for a fan engagement in the industry. A strategic partnership between Hybe and UMG has already led to young artists such as Gracie Abrams and Jeremy Zucker opening Weverse accounts. K-pop artists from rival agency like Blackpink have also signed on. 14. I've not heard much about I haven't even heard I have not even heard a description of Butter, nor I've never heard a description of the music video, the sound of the song. Goddamn that it's lyrics. Like I don't. Finding artists who are willing to hold up their end of the fan relationship the way BTS does, on the other hand, may be a challenge. The band says it has never attended an award show after party in the United States. Oh, well, that answers my question like last stream. Instead, it has always been back to a hotel to jump on VLive. A live streaming app now merged with Weverse to celebrate with ARMY. It's like a ritual for us, says ARM. BTS has used live streaming to connect with fans since even before its 2013 debut, at a time when people were buying their first 4G LTE-enabled smartphone, says Lonzo Yoon, co-CEO of Hybe America, the company's U.S. division. Yoon first proposed the video engagement idea and managed the operation from early on. Today, the moments BTS shares with ARMY several times a week, whether career-defining or mundane, garner millions of views each after live performances. Fans tell Billboard they receive an email asking what they like and dislike about them too. Last year, BTS found itself forced to do something that the members hadn't considered could happen in years. Playing to an empty house. Amid the coronavirus pandemic, the group offered a live stream pay-per-view concert series which ended up drawing nearly 2 million people from around 190 countries and regions, but the lack of live audience became as a shock. It was nerve-wracking when we were waiting for the curtain to rise, but then we went on stage and there were just a lot of video cameras in place the audience was supposed to be, says Jimin. Sorry. I know I should be grateful for the chance to perform at all, but it was painful. Understandable, bro. That's very understandable. Suddenly, the most exceptional group in pop music was just like every artist with indefinitely wailed plans. The members were lonely, taken aback by the sudden change to their usual rhythm. I've lost a lot of brain cells reading this shit. It sapped our energy and killed our morale, says Arm. I've been getting very pensive lately, Miss Sugar. You know, we haven't been able to perform in a year and a half, not being able to do the work we do. These days, my thoughts were more scattered than they usually are, says J-Hope. Sometimes I just feel like taking some time off. Other times I feel like I need to keep moving. V, who calls himself emotional and says he experiences mood swings, recalls that the band has been planning a tour for 2 years now. Yet the wait drags on. Letting these emotions hurt me, torment me, and scream inside me was upsetting. He adds that he wrote the track Blue and Gray last year as an outlet. In lieu of its planned world tour in 2020, BTS pivoted to something more unexpected. Singing completely in English, it put out 3 singles in the language Dynamite, Butter, and Permission to Dance, all of which reached number one with Dynamite and Butter receiving mainstream airplay. The band's first true crossover pop success, marking the first time songs by an all-Korean group hit the top 10 of Billboard's mainstream top 40 airplay air chart. But the members say they didn't all agree that English was a good idea. Both BTS and HYBE executives declined to elaborate, and Big Hit Music's Shin says all discussions were amicable. I think it's a testament to the band's strengths, the way they can come to a friendly resolution and be mindful of the company's needs, he says. RM's memory defers. There was no alternative, he says. And Jin admits that singing in English felt at first totally unnatural, saying he learned to mimic the God track's pronunciation by writing them down in Korean characters. The English I learned in class was so different from the English in the song, he explains. I had to erase everything in my head first. That has to be a challenge. Jesus Christ. For now, with live performances suspended in Korea and its world tour recently canceled due to pandemic-related logical difficulties, logistical, I don't care, damn it. BTS says it has settled into a familiar routine, spending almost every single day together, but there's one twist that's more relaxing than usual, a 9 to 7 schedule. For the first time in maybe 10 years, we kind of have a clear line between work and life, says RM. That's probably the only good part, replies Jimin. It's still COVID times. And he's not lying. It's still COVID times. Jungkook says he has been reading critical feedback online to motivate himself. He still practices singing all the time, even to a pillow pulled to my face when I'm in a hotel room or alone. Whatever music comes out of this time, the band members have little to say about it right now. Only RM articulates what BTS's top objectives might be, an industry-altering domination outside his home country actually isn't one. He reiterates a point he has made for a few years now, that the group needs to maintain the outlier position to keep its lyrics predominantly in Korean. I don't think we could ever be part of the mainstream in the US, and I don't want that either. He says, okay. Our ultimate goal is to do a massive stadium tour over there. That's it. Okay. Okay. Well, That, okay, well, damn. I feel like he's been watching my videos knowing damn well I know he hasn't, but this actually, okay, well, RM really is that nigga. Like, god damn. The 7 men's eyes light up with unmistakable hunger, just as they do every time a tour is mentioned. Nothing else, good or bad, seems to matter. We're always ready, says Jungkook. Jin remembers the difficult talks back in 2018 around BTS contract renewal, and what has happened since. We were promised by the agency that they would pull out of all the stops for supporting our passion for performing. I think they did keep that promise, he says. We ended up telling each other that because we worked so hard up to that point, let's see how far we can go. I don't know if I should say this, but we said, screw the agency, screw everything. Let's just put our faith in members and the fans and start again. Additional reporting by Tatiana Cirisano and Dan Rice. This story originally appeared in the August 28, 2021 issue of Billboard. Okay. Okay, first things first, this article is just like a big, this looks like something that I would write when I don't have my sources and I don't feel like doing anything for it, like this is some shit that I would write when I feel like I wouldn't even do anything. I don't even care what grade I get. You know what I'm saying? I just want to put this thing together just to turn it in. You know what I'm saying? This article is ass. It's ass. Like, it has a lot of contradictory statements, and I'm saying this as someone that's I'm not an English major, nowhere near an English major. However, honestly, I feel like they really tried it. I really feel like them niggas really tried it, because why would you bring that? Like, you obviously have to bring this up, and you don't know, you haven't done as much research on the matter, because you would know that if you really expect doing an article for BTS, and you would know that they will, that you, if you know that BTS Army will go so hard for BTS, you should know. This is me talking about what people should do, but you should know. Well, I'm not a professional yet, so this is their profession. So you should know that Army is gonna read this, and you should honestly, unless you want to start some bullshit, you should watch your words. You know what I'm saying? This is why I think they wanted to start some bullshit and get some clicks, but it honestly just like backfired. This is how you know that they have never ever seen Karma as one. Huh? This is wait, what'd you say in the chat? This is $175. Huh? Or $1.75? I think it's $175 because there's no god awful way that this article is $175. Ain't no article I would pay $175 for. Can somebody please put a decimal in between that 1 and that 7? Because there's no way. There's no way, bruh. That's crazy. Like, this is honestly not a good. I feel like in terms of starting bullshit, I feel like they did their job in starting bullshit. In execution, this isn't good. They must be off their motherfucking rocker talking about some $175. They really thought they was about to get some shit popping with this. They really thought they was about to get some shit popping with this shit. Bitch. Hey, cuz, there's no way, bro. Oh, $175 for 7. Oh, okay. Can I do calculations real quick? I'm gonna do some calculations real quick. Thank you, Giovanna. Like, what's 175 divided by 7? Divided by 7. $25. Okay. Yeah, they're not getting no goddamn 170 nothing. They literally don't know what they tried to do with this shit, man. That's actually ass. This was just bad. This was just bad. This was just bad, bruh. I'm gonna check out Cam, what he said about it. Okay, I wonder what Cam said about it, because no, that's crazy. That's trashy. God damn. All right, what do you got to say, Cam? I want to hear a different perspective on this. Where you at? Boom. Nice camera.
Bruh. Yo, I haven't had to make a video like this one. We good? Yeah, I haven't had to make a video like this one. I don't even know how long. I don't like making like rant videos. Like, I don't know. I just rather tweet about it. You can go follow my Twitter if you want. Most of them are mental health jokes, though. That's just a fair warning. No, but okay. Okay, so, I don't know how many people, like, I just assume everyone's on Twitter. Like, that's just everyone's on Twitter. But so much of people aren't on Twitter, and good for you. Stay away. If you don't have Twitter, never download it. Literally don't do it. Literally ruins your life. It's a hellscape. But even if you're not, like, I know there's other sources of ways to get, BTS news and things. So Billboard, so BTS was on the cover of Billboard. You'd think, oh wow, great, a major media publication. They look oh my god, they look stunning. They look so good on the cover.
Ooh, I like this. This sweater is OC. This is the fit I'm gonna recreate. I'm gonna recreate these hooves.
Like, how do they How do they get more? You know, some people don't get more and more beautiful as they age. You know, some people just don't. They just end up looking different. Like, I don't know, stuff. That every one of them continues to look like even more handsome than they did like even a month ago. Like, I don't know what sort of magic they're doing over there. Anyway, so this article came out, and listen, this is not the first time. Like, this is, oh my god, I could go, like, this video could be me going through every single time that Billboard has absolutely shit on BTS and, you know, ARMY. Because it's happened many times. It's happened so many times. They've tried every single way to stop them, to discredit them, you know, to finding new ways to be racist and xenophobic, finding so many new ways to disrespect them. And this is just another one. This is just another example. So the article came out, and it was written by Jayup. I don't know if I might be fucking up the pronunciation. Jayup S. Quack. No, they're not a duck. I might be butchering the name. I'm so sorry if I am butchering the name.
No, they're not a
Even though I'm about
duck.
to go in on your article, I don't mean to mispronounce your name. Anyway, they interviewed BTS, right? And I know a lot of you probably already know this. You're just gonna be, this is just you already knowing what happened. What a fuck shit article. What a bullshit piece of fuck.
Damn.
Piece of shit. Media bullshit.
Damn.
Xenophobic. Fuck shit.
This sounds like me. Oh shit.
I can't think of any other word than a fuck shit. So, we all know. So, here's what happens, right?
Fuck
with the
shit.
Billboard charts, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Here's what would happen before. So, BTS, you know, they slowly crawled up the Billboard charts. Well, I wouldn't even say slowly. They really rose up. But they cracked the 100, then they cracked the top 50, and then they cracked the top 10. They cracked the top 10.
Fuck. God damn. Fuck.
And then they're number one all the time now, right? See, before they would just release their music, and it was already so popular, but they would just release the music, right? That's it. They'd release the albums. They'd have a few different versions of the albums. They'd release the music. Bam! You know, they'd still get really great positions on the charts. Meanwhile, you have, you know, and this is no disrespect. This is me disrespecting the way that the chart is and how Billboard is. Not disrespecting the artists who, you know, did this before BTS, but for example, like, you know, Taylor Swift or like, you know, DJ Khaled, like just like, and Nicki Minaj, like pairing, you know, merch with their music sales, doing a bunch of different remixes, so everything counts towards the Billboard chart, so you can get higher on the Billboard charts, you know? They would do that. Never once would Billboard, never once has Billboard, you know, had an artist for an interview and then just fucking. So what they said to BTS was, they said both the group and the agency are under scrutiny for BTS's recent chart successes, which fans of some competing acts say are achieved through manipulation, antithetical to the chart's purpose of accurately highlighting the world's most popular acts. ARMY's organizing themselves on social media using tactics like bulk purchases of physical albums and coordinated digital buying to influence chart performance. And then it says a bunch of, this whole article is honestly bull, except for the part where the members are speaking, which is good, because the way the members, if I was in BTS, oh, these guys have so much more self-restraint than me, I would go, who the fuck are you talking to right now? Like,
You damn motherfucking right, man.
who the fuck? So Namjoon says, this is what he says about everything, and bless his soul, because I would be going for the throat. Like, he said, if there's a conversation inside Billboard about what being number one should represent, then it's up to them to change the rules and make streaming way more on ranking. Slamming us or our fans for getting number one with physical sales and downloads, I don't know if that's right. It just feels like we're easy targets because we're a boy band, a K-pop act, and we have this high fan loyalty. Yes!
You know that is Namjoon for no, bitch. We don't manipulate charts. Our fans fuck with us. That's literally what this is saying.
I can't get over the audacity. The audacity to go like, oh well, what do you think about this chart manipulation? Well, your fans are doing it. They're buying. You're the one who make the charts. You make the
No shit, fool. Like, what the fuck you talking about?
The only reason we're doing that as fans is because those are the rules. Am I going crazy? You're the ones who make the rules. It's not like BTS and armies were like, oh, let's find a way to cheat. And it's not like this was the first way to. There's such a long line of artists who came before BTS that have been doing this exact same thing.
Bruh, the fans don't have power to manipulate charts. Like, what the fuck? That doesn't make no fucking sense. That doesn't make any sense. Fans don't have power to do that. They can't do that. The rules literally say you can't do that. The fuck you talking about, bro?
To, manipulate
fucking
the charts.
goofball.
And it's now only a problem because, a Korean boy band from South Korea has come in and completely owned the charts. And now all these mainstream, US pop artists are suddenly not getting number one and they're salty. And obviously the entire, Western media is like, it's all corrupt and fixed, like, obviously. Like, no one in their right mind would ever say this, and I'm not bashing her, like, would never say this to someone like Taylor Swift. They wouldn't have her on the magazine cover and go, how do you feel about, chart manipulation and your fans, getting you to...
See, look, he be bringing up... I'm not gonna say he the white version of me, but this nigga, obvious, bro, Slim, bro. If you want to talk about chart manipulation, bro, I sound like a Taylor Swift hater so much, bro. But god damn, nigga. You want to talk about chart manipulation, fool? Look into Taylor Swift shit. Because how the fuck is she winning Grammys over Billie Eilish and them? Like, come on, bro. Like, fuck out of here.
Physical. Like,
fuck out of here, bro.
The chart. You have the rules. And, like... I know that they're going to change them. That's what's going to happen. They're going to change them. And it's only because this boy band from Korea and all their very passionate fans have been able to make them, the most popular artists in the world. And you know what? Many people don't like that. Many, it comes down to many rich white men don't like that. Like, I can't grab my mind. Like, my mind. How the fuck do you ask that question? It's like the hot dog meme, where he drives the hot dog car into the store and he's like, we're all trying to find the guy who did this, and he's in the hot dog costume. Like, I
don't know
what
that
is. And once again, like I said, I could go through every time, the Billboard has disrespected BTS, because there has been so many times, honey. Oh my god. And there was a part there from Namjoon which said, we don't want to be, US pop stars. We don't want to be pop stars here. We're Korean. All we want to do is play shows here, make our fans happy. And I love that he said that. Like, fuck no. Yeah, they are Korean. They're so proud of their heritage. They come from K-pop. They don't need this Western validation, They don't need that at all. They're already the most successful artists in the world without all this Western validation. But, they're still getting it because armies work very, very hard, to help get them that recognition that they do deserve.
Like, who else do you know has fans that work so fucking hard like that, bro? Like, that's so mind-bogglingly amazing. You have no choice if you can't appreciate it. You have no choice but to be jealous, or just be like, eh.
No matter if major media outlets and especially in North America and Western culture try to just tear them down. What is the obsession with tearing down these 7 guys who literally do nothing but like make the lives of like millions and millions of people like just better. Like all they do, they've never been anything but positive for like, for armies, for people. They've never been anything but positive, but anything but this beacon of wonderful light. And I don't mean that like they're always happy and shit like that, but like they've done nothing but help people. Like, what is the obsession with tearing them down all the time and trying to find new ways, to cause problems or look for reasons, to hate them? It disgusts me. And you know what? You don't need to beat around the bush. It's very much because they're Korean. It's very much because they're not white. It's very much because they're not from, North America. It's a lot of xenophobia. It's a lot of racism, not just from, general population, but a lot of it, from inside the media. The media, and my camera just died. But
damn,
nigga.
So
corrupt, and the media is such bullshit.
But he kept talking, cousin. I'm on the camera. I'm gonna keep talking, guys.
Ignore my messy room, but I'm absolutely fed up. I'm so sick of it. I never want to see another fucking article with Billboard. Oh my god. And you know what? They're gonna change the chart rules. And you know what? we're still going to get them to number one. You know, BTS are still going to be number one. They're inevitable. They're the biggest group in the world. We have the most passionate fans in the world. Like, what is wrong? Like, I've only let out about 2% of my anger towards, you know, and I never get angry. I was just talking about this with someone today. I've never been angry in my entire life, like living my life, you know. Generally, no one's ever made me angry. The only time I ever get angry is, like, the world, you know, something happening in the world like this, like something happening with, you know, stuff going on, you know, or in the Middle East, or you know, things, or like, you know, stuff going on, like systematic racism, you know, police, like shit like that, like the world, like global warming, like fucking COVID, bro. Like, that stuff makes me so angry. I've never been actually angry in my day-to-day life, which actually, I'm very privileged to not have that. But this makes me angry. This makes me so angry when I see this blatant disrespect to have them on your cover, and then to even ask some of these questions, like, is so disgusting. It's such poor journalism,
bruh.
Like,
this is like punching somebody in the face, and then no, this is like, have y'all seen Carrie, the movie Carrie? Like, the girl with the superpowers, and like she getting bullied and shit. If you haven't seen it, I'm gonna just explain this one scene. Like, spoiler alert. So like in Carrie, this girl, she gets bullied and she has superpowers. She's all fucked up. Her house is all fucked up. Da 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 da. So she gets bullied, and the people in her school make her prom queen. They prop her up, gave her this little mini ass ceremony. Put her on the stage, give her the flowers for prom and shit like that. Oh my god, yeah, oh my god. And then two bitches pour like red paint on her while in the middle of the ceremony. This is literally like that, fool. This is literally like that, bro. Like, that's so fucked up, son. Like, how do people do? Like, I felt bad for Carrie. Like, I'm not even gonna hold you. She went off. She killed the shit out of me. But that's besides the point. I don't promote violence, but she fucked them up. But yeah, like, this is like disrespectful, cuz like, why would you do this? Like, you're literally putting people out on a platform just to disrespect them. Like, that's embarrassing. That's literally embarrassing. Like, as somebody who doesn't get embarrassed, I probably would want to beat niggas' asses for that. Like, bruh, like, yo.
Fucking get fired, like,
yeah,
fucking,
pigs,
oh my god,
pigs,
like,
oh god.
Like, I'm just, oh my god, okay. You know what, I'm gonna probably, you know, I'm just gonna get worse and worse if I keep talking. You get my point, you know, you get my point. I'm so fed up with mainstream media, you know, especially in, like, in Western culture, of just the constant disrespect of fucking BTS and the disrespect of ARMY. You know, what the fuck are we doing out here? There's still this stigmatism. For some reason, it's been almost fucking 10 years, but
it's been 10 years.
All just fucking, like, teenage girls.
Double digits.
And you know what? Even if it was teenage girls, who the fuck cares? I'm sorry, you know, white men, you know, because if, and here's the tea, if rich white men, if rich white men were into K-pop groups like BTS instead of stonks and sports, it would rule the media every day. It would rule the media every day. That's, you know, the discrediting of like groups like BTS just because of, you know, who their fan base is, and it's not even an accurate portrayal of their fan base, is so disgusting. I'm disgusted every single day with everything. You know, I'm just disgusted every single day with so many things, and this is at the forefront. I can't handle life sometimes. I get so upset.
On hood.
You know, I like I said, I could talk about
on hood. On hood. Niggas don't even be. Hey, cuz, niggas don't even be goddamn.
Today, I just had to rant. You know, there wasn't really much point to this video other than me ranting about what a trash publication Billboard is. What a trash system. You know, pieces of shit. You know, it's like YouTube. You know, YouTube sucks. You know, but it's this. You know, we got nothing else. You know, it is what it is. It's YouTube. I have to upload videos here. This is where it is. Because, you know, it's hard. There's no competition. It's like Billboard. That they are the Billboard chart. There's no competition. You just have to accept it. But they're still so shit. Like, okay, you know, I'm done. Hey, I'm done. Hey, you know what? I hope you're having a great day. I really do. You know, you can, you know, I wouldn't say don't even read. First of all, they're like selling this like super expensive, like limited edition magazine. Don't buy it. For the love of God, don't give them any of your money. Don't even read the article. Like, there's so many posted like things on like Twitter where you can read the important parts. You don't even have to read the article, but you can if you want. Go ahead, read it. It's important to get information for yourself. Don't just watch this video and go, he's right, because that's all that's wrong with the world. You see someone talking about something, and just because they're saying stuff doesn't mean, I am saying truthful stuff. It's just my opinion. But people...
I said 810 bots are watching. Nigga, what the fuck? What the fuck is this? iRobot? Nigga, about Will Smith? Like, what niggas be talking about, bro? Like, you can't call niggas fans bots, bro. You can't call... That's so fucked up.
A lot of people... this is just a rant. I'm sorry. I'm done. I'm going to not talk anymore.
That's so
but a lot of
fucked,
people
bro.
only know their opinions of other people's opinions. You know what I mean? Where they'll get their news sources of other people's opinions, and then they'll factor their opinion off of another person's opinion. No, go get the info yourself. Formulate your own opinion. I think it's great to think for yourself, research for yourself. That's an important
shout out to
thing
Cam.
in life that I don't think
Cam is... I like
do.
Cam.
Okay, I've ranted long enough. That's about it. That's all I wanted to say. And hey, have a great day.
You too.
A little bit less of a positive video than usual, but I will say I love you. Appreciate you. Especially if you watched all the way through, listening to me rant. That's great. Hey, have a wonderful day. Go vegan, and I'll see you in the next video. Okay, bye-bye.
Fuck, that was loud. Yo, son, shouts out to Cam. I like Cam. He cool. He cool. And I say he's cool because we literally have the same opinion on this. I don't know his other opinions. But today I like Cam. Cam is an awesome dude. I fuck with him. And I like his music too. He can, Shout out to Cam, bro. God damn. Hey, at the end of the day, fool, all this stuff about this, bro, it's just disrespect. Like, this is disrespectful. They really tried to get under people's skin, and I honestly feel like they did that. They succeeded. You know what I'm saying? And they literally succeeded, bro. This thing right here, ass, whack, but collab with Cam. Hey, I'm gonna hit him up. I don't know what's gonna happen, but hey, I'll hit him up. Shit, okay, I hit Cam up. I don't know what I would say, but I'll probably do that later. He might like me. I'm gonna say, I feel like you're the white version of me. You think he would like that? Oh God. But so fuck Billboard. First things first. Now Army is about to go 2 times harder. So that probably means it's gonna be 2 times more bullshit articles like this, and I hope it's not. But I guess, man, I don't know, bro. I don't know, bro. I would like to say comes with the territory, but this is ass. Like, this is just bad. Like, it's always bad. Like, niggas really be on their dick. Man, fuck Billboard, bro. God